what's your headline out of Sunday? What's the headline?
Oh man, considering I'm getting ready for the whole show right now, I guess. Oh man, I don't know what the headline would be. I guess the Bills getting in the playoffs, man, and the Dolphins being who we thought they were.
What is that? So what is who you thought they were?
Well, Rich, I know that's how this goes. You gotta turn the question on me. But who do you think the Dolphins were? Who did? why are we still doing this? Where we're like, I don't know what's been up with them lately. It's been 2 years.
Well, I mean, who the Dolphins, what I think they are is a team with an explosive offense that can get you at any point in time. And,
are they?
Well, that's what they have proven on occasion.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Every time they get in a game like this, they average probably 19 points. That's probably gone down since last night. And, the performance in the second half, I just don't want to hear about the offense anymore there. I know there were guys hurt and that sort of thing, but the Bills spotted them all these games. Josh spotted them all these dumb decisions in the red zone. And I feel for that defense in Miami because they had started to play really well and they lost some guys and it kind of eventually got too much for them. But if they were going to go on a run, they were going to win games 23-17, 20-17. And that's the thing that I cannot figure out how everybody's gotten this wrong. If they were going to make a run, they were going to do it on defense. And they just lost too many guys. And then last night you see it where they're now in Waddle and Mostert. Listen, these are legitimate excuses, but it's not like this is a trend breaker. They get in these situations and they lay eggs. And I think Josh, for as imperfect as he is, I can't believe that we have these conversations sometimes about Josh Allen. Look what he's able to do to dig himself out of that hole. I think when you look up at the Bills in the division, they've quietly owned that division over the past 3-4 years. Miami's trying to be where they're trying to be. Not with that team. I don't see how it changes much next year.
So then who's the team that can knock off the Ravens best? Is it the Bills? Is it somebody now that we know who's in the tournament? Even Houston?
There are two teams I think can knock the Ravens out. I'm not saying it's likely, but the two teams capable of it are the Browns and the Bills. And for the Dolphins, I mean, it sucks because they're excited. Listen, I know that I've said things about the quarterback that people think, has been hate in the past, but I've just been, as you can see, realistic about the situation. They're a capable, good team if they put it together. And I like the kid under center. You want to see him succeed. I like the head coach. But when you get in these situations and the difference between winning and losing is going to Kansas City or hosting a home playoff game, not to mention the possibility, and I might have butchered this because I was up till 3 a.m. looking at all this stuff last night, but they'd have to visit Cleveland in the offhand chance that they see Cleveland in the second round. If they win that game at Kansas City, they're going to have to go to Cleveland if the situation. So, in no scenario do I feel great about their path, and they had a chance to alter it and just get to maybe they get some of those guys back and they just couldn't do it. And, if you can't take advantage of those turnovers and those gifts, I don't know what to tell you in the special teams thing. It's just disappointing for them. And for the Bills, who I love, this is awesome. America wanted to see the Bills in the postseason. When the Steelers won this weekend, I was like, oh, no. The Steelers are going to keep the Bills out. And as much as I like watching the Steelers play and I like Mike Tomlin and the scrappy job they've done, would you rather see them in the playoffs or the Bills? This is good for the NFL that we now get the Steelers in, we get the Bills in. The NFL's got Dallas, Green Bay, round one. You got Philly in the dance, even though it's kind of a formality at this point. Yeah. We've got a lot of these big market teams. We've got Detroit and we've got LA playing each other first round. This is going to be great.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.